15 seconds? Sorry, I have to get it tuned up. It's stretching. So it's the ex-Natchez Stradivarius of 1703. The backwood that he used here, Stradivari, at that time and up through the teens has a beautiful broad curl, as you can see. It's what we call a one-piece back. Many of his violins, most of them, mostly had the back in two pieces, but this is really remarkable wood, and also the sides are similar maple. The top is of spruce, and actually the top is from a later period, from 1727, and it's a great concert instrument, a solo violin, because the top was a replacement, possibly added later. The original top may have been damaged, and at that time Stradivari often would make replacement tops, or some of the violin firms would have an instrument with a damaged back or that sort of thing, and they would remove the top. So this is unusual, and as a result, the scroll also is of similar maple to the back. As a result of that replacement top, although it's Stradivari, one good thing about that is it has fewer repairs or cracks that have been repaired than usual. So it's a beautiful violin. It sounds really great, and as I say, the top has had less repairs than usual as a result of it being later. It was owned by noblemen. It was also in the owned by a member of the Costa family of Genoa. They were a big shipping line, and that family, and it was owned by Enrico Costa for many years. So it's a really gorgeous instrument.
I've heard that they have like a very specific sticker that identifies them uniquely as to differentiate.
What we call a label inside the back of the violin. I doubt that you can see it with your camera. I don't have brighter lights here, but you can see it by looking inside this F-hole affixed to the back of the violin, and I'll tell you what the wording is.
Yeah.
You may or may not. Can you see it at all?
Not gonna get it.
Okay. It says Antonius, Stradivarius, Cremonensis, Faciebat, Anno, 1709. Although the violin is from 1703, that label may have come from another example which was made a bit later. The reason the name is Antonius Stradivarius and the word Cremonensis is the town in which he worked, Cremona, Italy. But at that time, most everything in formal writing was Latinized. So his actual name is Antonius Stradivari. But with the label and the other word on the bottom, Faciebat, meaning made by, Anno, the year, then the date, and there's a little circle with a cross and AS for Antonius Stradivari. That was his monogram. And so most people, when they talk about a Stradivari violin, will say Stradivarius. Although in speaking, I would say that's not correct. It's Stradivari. And Stradivari is both